This is Greg N4YKGL. I'm at a location near Ebro, Florida, in Northwest Florida, at a private RV campground. And I'm at the far end of our My antennas 80 through 10. That is our go-to antenna for HF. This is the far end, and it's fed at the opposite end near the rig. And we're using these telescoping jet kite poles to hold up our wire, which is 130 feet long. This is a different location than usual. Usually I'm in a state park. Due to COVID, I had to look for a different RV trailer, and I found this Bambi, belongs to Amy, and just happened to be in an excellent field day site. So it's an Airstream, so this is a different twist this year. Coming up to the end of the antenna near the rig, and there's a transformer at the pole, and of course the coax feeding the rig. We have some sunshine right now, so we're taking advantage of solar panels here to top off our battery. And on this pole is a roll-up J-pole up about 25 feet. We'll be using 2 meters and trying to take advantage of 2 meter simplex this year with local hams that may be operating from their home. This is our welcome sign to field day, and I'll take you in our pop-up canopy with the bug screen, using this year instead of a fence. Well, instead of a tent. This year I invested in a Icy Breeze portable cooler, and it really puts out the cool air for a while, for 2 or 3 hours, and this will give us some relief from the heat here. So there's ice, and I have some ice blocks that go in here, and it circulates the water through a fan, and it blows through these hoses and comes out at our operating positions. This year, due to the COVID situation, we've got one station at one end of the table, the other at the far end, so maintaining social distancing here. Our battery, which may carry us through the whole field day, is in this nice box by PowerWorks. It's a 40 amp hour Bio-Inno lithium iron phosphate battery. Has excellent characteristics, and should run us through the whole event with solar assist. If it runs short, I have another battery, so we'll be taking advantage of the 100% emergency power. This is our rig of choice for field day. It's a ICOM 7100, and we got this little box with buttons from Soda Beams, so we can kick off our macros on CW and sideband little recordings with the buttons here. Going to spend as much time on CW as I can this year. This is my straight key. I'm still a straight key guy, so That's the way to be. We have a rig in the middle here, which we'll be working the simplex stations with. It's an ICOM 7 TM 710 A, and awesome radio. May even do some packet communications. Has a built-in TNC. Here is our Toughbook computer. We've got N4Y FJP software for field day set up here, and it's hooked to the rig, so it should put in the band, the mode, the frequency into our log as we go. So I will show you the Airstream trailer. It's very comfortable. They make use of every inch of space in there effectively. And Linda, my XYL, is with us, and she's taking advantage of the air conditioning. So we spent last night, we'll spend Saturday night and get through field day. He's not here yet, but Dennis, WA6QKN, will be our second operator, and he's on the way in from Panama City Beach. And this is Susie, who's our loyal companion in these endeavors. I think she's feeling the heat a little bit. She had some surgery on her back, so she really should take it easy. And she claimed the bed on the inside, and so it's hers. So we'll give you an update as we proceed in field day. Our call sign will be November 4 Yankee, 1 by 1, November 4 Yankee. And we're looking forward to a big field day. So we'll update you later. This is Greg, N4YKGL. Good morning, this is Greg, N4YKGL. This is Sunday morning for field day, and here in Ebro, Florida, you'll hear a few roosters crowing. We're kind of out here in the country at a private RV park, and Dennis, WA6QKN and I had a good time yesterday. We worked field day for 6 hours, and it seemed to be a little bit of a slow start. I was trying to use the macros on CW, and I guess my operation isn't as smooth, and if you don't come right back when they expect, the stations will just move on without you. But anyway, it took about an hour, but we got into the groove, so to speak. I do use a straight key, so working CW is a little bit of effort, but that's how I do it. And I would say the conditions weren't the greatest, but good enough to have a good time. On 40 meters, we had 39 contacts on CW. 20 meters, just one contact on CW. So obviously there were a lot of stations that we didn't get to on 20. The really fun part was when 15 was open. We started on single sideband and got 14 stations on phone. Just a lot of fun when the high bands open up and the signals are great. And likewise, 10 yielded 5 phone contacts and 1 CW contact. So the way this all adds up, it comes down to 76 contacts on HF. Plus, we did do some 2 meter simplex. We had 3 contacts there, so we're up to 79 contacts. But of course, we're not done yet. Dennis is going to return shortly, and we'll at least get another 21 contacts to call it 100. I would like to mention that I really enjoyed the spectrum scope on the 7300. It's worth having in a field day contest to know the whole situation, and on CW and sideband you can just for hunt and pounce walk up and down the band using the spectrum scope, and lots of fun. So that's the update. We'll see how the bands are this morning. Catch you. We'll give you a wrap up later at the end of field day. Well, to wrap up, Dennis and I had 129 contacts altogether. We had a great time and looking forward to future field days. 73. See you on the air.